Okay, right. So I am going to take you through a trade that we took this morning. So this was a beautiful setup. Let's start with a clean chart. All right. So when I came to the market this morning, the market was fairly bullish. So I normally start my analysis on the 1 hour, but I will look for the 4 hour to check whether we can to just check for the market conditions, right? So on this 4 hour chart, I look for market conditions, I look for the structure, I look to read the structure. And we made some good money on this setup because we were patient, and I also used my discipline and my entry strategy in order to get a great entry point. Now, when I came to the market, right, it was right here. I was basically waiting for a type of a break or something. And I went to the 1 hour and I checked, okay, it looks like it wants to move bearish. However, keeping the overall market structure, which is we are currently sitting here in this consolidation, price could either break out, retest and go continue up, or it could decide to break out here and then continue down. However, we can see, paying attention to previous structure, that there's a break in a high and there's a break in this high, there's a break in this high. So we can see that price is ultimately more bullish than bearish. And then once I started seeing, zooming in to where the current price is, that is on the 1 hour, right? I'm starting to see this pattern for on the 15 minute. So I moved over to the 15 minute. This is now the 15-minute chart. And paying attention to what I see here as well. And also with my higher time frame on the 1 hour. I basically then had waited for price to give us a break on the 15 minute. As soon as price break, let me remove this now. As soon as price broke this high here, right? That is where I was going to enter the market. And I shared this with my group, my private group, and we had a stop loss around 3377. And our first target was going to be this high right up here at 3390, and our second TP was going to be at 33400, right there. Right. So as soon as it broke, I sent it in the group, and I moved over to the 5 minute even, and I started to see these three bullish candles. And if you check on the 15 minute, once that 15 minute closed like this, it was over for gold. Gold was just, as you can see, our TP1 got hit, and it came so close to our TP2, but then it reversed. Luckily, I took some profits at 3398 and 3390 around here. So that's why I have a TP1 and a TP2, in order to ensure that I take partial profits along the way.